Have you ever wondered how businesses decide what to produce and how much? The answer lies in a fundamental concept in economics known as production theory. This theory focuses on the process of transforming inputs, or resources, into outputs, which are goods and services. It provides insights into how businesses and firms make decisions about what to produce, how much to produce, and how to use their resources efficiently to maximize profits or achieve specific goals. Imagine a world with three main factors of production: labor, which involves human effort and skills; capital, encompassing physical and financial assets like machinery, buildings, and money; and land, or natural resources, that provide the raw materials required for production. Take a moment to consider the production function. This mathematical representation describes the relationship between inputs and outputs. It shows how much output can be produced from a given combination of inputs, assuming that technology and other factors remain constant. Now, think about the difference between the short run and the long run. In the short run, at least one factor of production is fixed, usually capital, and firms can only vary variable inputs like labor. In the long run, all factors of production are variable, and firms can adjust their inputs more freely. Key to understanding production theory are the concepts of total, average, and marginal product. The total product refers to the total quantity of output produced, the average product is the output produced per unit of input, and the marginal product is the additional output generated by adding one more unit of an input while keeping other inputs constant. A principle that can't be ignored is the law of diminishing marginal returns. As more units of a variable input are added to a fixed quantity of other inputs, the marginal product of the variable input will eventually decline. Isoquants, akin to indifference curves in consumer theory, represent various combinations of inputs that can produce the same level of output. Firms aim to operate on the highest isoquant possible to maximize output. Production theory doesn't operate in isolation. It's closely linked to cost theory. It explores how firms allocate resources to minimize costs while maximizing production. Costs come in various forms such as fixed costs, variable costs, total costs, average costs, and marginal costs. In the grand scheme of things, firms aim to maximize their profits. They do this by adjusting their input combinations, production levels, and pricing strategies to achieve the highest possible profit. And as firms vary their production scale, they may experience economies of scale, where average costs reduce as production increases, or diseconomies of scale, where average costs increase as production increases. Finally, consider the difference between technical efficiency and economic efficiency. The former focuses on producing as much as possible from given inputs, while the latter considers both minimizing costs and maximizing outputs to achieve the highest level of overall efficiency. In conclusion, production theory is a foundational concept in microeconomics about production, resource allocation, and profit optimization. It provides a framework for understanding how businesses make key decisions and strive to operate efficiently and profitably.